my goodness, Nico has really messed up. The quarterback of Tennessee, Nico, Iamaleava. I I can't pronounce the name. Okay, leave me alone. He he made a boo boo. He made a very big boo boo, and yeah, it's over. I'm gonna explain why and all that. But before I go into that, make sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and hit the notification bell so you don't miss anything. And if you want a hat like mine, cowboy hat, you can go to the link in the description on YouTube. You can get a 15% discount when you use the link. So let's break this down, shall we? So for those who don't know, the quarterback of Tennessee, Nico Iamaleava, Nico, he essentially held out for more money, trying to get his NIL deal reworked. And yeah, he missed practice meetings, and Tennessee said, "We're done. We're done. No more. No more. We're moving on. We're going a different direction. Doors over there. Bye bye." Now, this is setting up for a precedent in college football. And this could end one of two ways. This could work out marvelously for the young Nico, landing in a place where you're in contention for a national championship, where you can develop, where you can become better. Or it can go, no major college football team picks you up, no major program picks you up. You don't get the money you ask for, get half or even less, and you end up on a program that has absolutely no shot at a national championship. Yeah, that that's the most likely thing that's gonna happen. Now, I guess Nico was asking for 4 million a year, which it's about the market for a top quarterback. The thing is, Nico's not a top quarterback. The lights get bright, Nico shrinks. Bad decisions get made, pressure heats up, and he crumbles. We saw that on the grandest stage of them all in Columbus in the college football playoffs. Will Howard cranked it up, got going. Tennessee folded. Now, the thing, the Tennessee that everybody remembers is the high flying, exciting Hendon Hooker, Jordan Hyatt, just absolute masterpiece of an offense. That is what people remember of Tennessee. Last day, Tennessee was really a sight to be seen. Now, this past year kind of flipped the script a little bit. It was all about the run game. It was all about Dylan Sampson. Pounding the rock, strong running game, being consistent, and Nico's job was to not screw it up. And he did a very good job of that for most of the year. There's a couple times he messed it up. But to suggest that he is worth 4 million a year is absolutely insane. Especially in the SEC, where there isn't oodles of money laying around. But under normal circumstances, you would find you would find somebody to pick him up. But this is the first, and coaches, they are close. They talk to each other. It is a coaching fraternity. They're all they're all one big happy dysfunctional family. Everybody knows everybody because everybody started from somewhere. Who worked with this guy? Who works with that guy? Who knows a guy? So on and so forth. And all Josh Heupel has to say is, yeah, Nico cares more about getting the bag as opposed to working hard, getting better, improving himself. What you're supposed to do in college. You can go chase money in the NFL. That's what that's for. But the damage is already done, Nico. He is gonna end up he's gonna end up being the laughing stock or martyr, depending on how college football sees it and what happens after this. I think his career is essentially done. His days of relevancy are done. No college coach, no top tier college coach is going to take a chance on this kid. It, he's already proven money is already more important than getting better, than improving. He has shown that already, and that's not going to play well. Now, Colin Cowherd made the point of, well, top coaches make 12 mil a year. Nico can get 4 million a year. Yeah. Problem is, college football, the coach is the most important asset to a college football program. It isn't a quarterback. It isn't a wide receiver. It isn't a linebacker. Coordinators. The head coach is the main guy. He is going to make the most money in college football. Doesn't matter. Because it all centers around the head coach. Now, the only quarterbacks that I can think off the top of my head that would be worth 4 million are maybe Carson Beck. I'm just trying to think of those that are coming back, and Carson Beck is the only one. Kid out of South Carolina, Lenora Sale, the quarterback from South Carolina. I could see being worth 4 million. Jackson Dart definitely worth 4 million if he were to be coming back, but he's not. He's going to the NFL. Um, and I wouldn't say Quinn Ewers. I wouldn't. Dylan Gabriel, if he had another year of eligibility, he would be worth 4 million. Nico's not in that class. He's not. Will Howard, he would be close, but I don't even think Will Howard would be quite there. Um, Kid out of Notre Dame, the quarterback who is going off to the draft, he would be worth the money. Riley Leonard, he would be worth 4 million. But Nico, he's not in that class. He's not. Reality of the situation, he is not worth 4 million. He is not worth top quarterback money because he's not a top quarterback. And then like I said, you mount on top of that the headaches, hassles, and horse crap that you have to deal with someone like Nico, where now this is officially a character flaw. Because there isn't going to be a coach that wants to bring in a quarterback who is already holding out. He already held out. And like I said, this is a coaching fraternity. This is a family. They talk. And like I said, all Heupel needs to do is say, cared more about the money. Not concerned about getting better. He wants to get paid. You want to deal with that? That's on you. Now, where Nico ends up, best case scenario, Wisconsin and Iowa. Wisconsin or Iowa is your best bet. But even that, I don't see it. I just don't. I mean, if I was looking at it as a coach, no way I'm touching that. Absolutely not. And especially at this stage in the off season, it is April. The season starts in August. Things are about to get ramped up. We just had our first round of spring games. No way. No way. Beds made, especially at quarterback. If it was a lineman, if it was a wide receiver, someone on defense, and I really needed somebody, then yes. Let's go get him. Quarterback, whole different ball game. Different standards for a quarterback. And it's too late in the game for a national championship contending team to go out and get somebody like Nico, who has shown flashes of greatness, but has been mediocre for the most part. And hey, it's Nico's right to go out, hold out, try to get more money. Doesn't make it the right decision. And actions have consequences. And this action of holding out very well, I believe, has costed him his career. He went for the small pot of gold when you could have sat under a very good offensive-minded quarterback head coach who was a quarterback when he played, knows this position. You could have learned, gotten better, and been draft ready by the time you were coming out. And now you are looking at probably a G5, best case scenario. Iowa, Wisconsin, Illinois. No, Illinois wouldn't do that. Like I said, Iowa, Wisconsin, Minnesota, Michigan State. Best case scenario. The B tier Big Ten teams. But more than likely, G5 to D2. Or FCS, I should say. That is the most likely scenario for Nico. So, any shot that he had at being a first round pick, gone. Any shot of being day 2, probably gone. Getting the best possible coaching, bye-bye. Horrible move. Whoever was advising him just costed Nico millions upon millions. Whoever told him it was smart to hold out, that's not your friend, bro. That is someone who just sabotaged your ass. And now you will be paying for it. Because, like I said, these coaches, they know. And to give you an example here of how coaches stick together regardless. Because that's what coaches do. It is a fraternity. If you remember way back when, play the Wayback Machine. Lane Kiffin leaves Tennessee for USC. Tennessee goes on a coaching search. They peg Greg Schiano, who built Rutgers up to be pretty good. Went to Tampa Bay, didn't work out. Came back, was the defensive coordinator for Ohio State. And now Tennessee has offered Greg Schiano the job, all set, ready. And then news drops. Greg Schiano was somehow involved in the Jerry Sandusky Penn State Joe Paterno scandal. Now, he wasn't actually involved in any of that, but he was mentioned in it. He was like some kind of low-level defensive coach during the time. He was just there. Tennessee freaked out, backed out. Pulled the offer. Ohio State obviously took him back because he's a damn good coach. And that's Ohio State's gain, Tennessee's loss, and Tennessee went out and offered the next guy. Said no. The next guy, no. Next guy, no. And they went all the way down to like it was like I don't even remember who. I think it was like Butch Davis or something like that. I don't even remember who, but it didn't end well. Coach way over skis, way overpaid, because Tennessee was in a pinch at that point. They couldn't give the job away, and what was already a pretty nasty decline only continued to worsen. And Tennessee never recovered up until Josh Heupel, Hendon Hooker, and Jordan Hyatt all got together and put Tennessee back on the map. And gosh, I can't even think of when that was. But yeah, making Tennessee relevant for the first time since the Fulmer years. And that was how many years ago? 98-ish. So, yeah, that coaching fraternity is very real. They stick together, and you have a kid who is over his skis thinking he's better than what he is. Coaches talk. Coaches ask around. They're doing their homework, especially on the quarterback. They'll take a chance anywhere else. Quarterback is not one of them. The one place that a coach will not take a chance on when it comes to behavioral issues. And that's exactly what this is, a behavioral issue, a mindset issue. No coach is going to take a shot on that unless they're very, very desperate. And there just isn't a coach out there that's desperate enough. Not in Division 1. Not top tier Division 1 national championship hopes. This was the best opportunity Nico had at being a national champion. And now that's gone. And he has no one to blame but himself. And it really speaks volumes to what Tennessee thought of Nico. As soon as he started missing, get out. Don't let the door hit you, or the good Lord split you. Your services are no longer required. Which means a few things. One, Tennessee is very comfortable trying to revert to the power run game, which is what they were doing with Dylan Sampson. Second, they have a guy in that room already that they believe can either match Nico or be even better than Nico. You got to know the leverage you have. And if it's not that great of leverage, you need to shut up and go to work. And it appears Nico did not have the leverage that he thought he did. Unfortunate. Cost this kid his career. Cost this kid any chance at any sort of fame within college football. And yeah, I don't know what to tell you. You made a bad decision, and it cost you dearly. I'm Dylan Hildreth. This is the revamped Dylan Hildreth Show. We're coming back with sports, football, racing, uh, football, racing, politics. We're doing the whole shebang right here on YouTube. The Dylan Hildreth Show. Like the video, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell so you don't miss a single thing. And if you're watching on podcasts, I do appreciate the listen. Make sure to download and give me that 5-star review. And we'll be back with some of the reviews from the races today. Bahrain is at 11 Eastern, which is already being done. Which is probably already done by the time you watch this. And the NASCAR race at Bristol. So, until then, we'll see ya.